Last time I was finishing.
The answer was that you're a genius? Is that what you said?
What was the question again? I just started streaming, by the way.
Oh.
But yes, I'm a genius.
It sounds like how Bentley would say, I'm a genius!
Alright, I need coal and copper. And we'll start.
Copper's on its way.
Copper bars?
Copper ingots.
Or ingots? Yeah. Good.
You might have to delete some copper ore that was in front of it.
No problem. I'll delete it now. Just put down a chest real quick. Storage container. Funnel the items into the storage container, and then I can just delete everything.
Hello there.
Guess who it is? Murray. Guess who's watching?
Hello there!
Did you hear the? How do you
No,
know
I
the
did not.
hello there was used?
I saw it.
Oh. I guess I should open up your stream.
Why do you hate, like, us
Whoops.
trying to get a lot of viewers?
Alright. That's why I'm opening up your stream. Sometimes I just forget.
We've been waiting so long for Pat to return.
It's been a
The
while.
prodigal son.
I need to fill out my section of the list.
I knew this was gonna be
I've been busy, Patrick.
anime related.
You're lucky I just put in my list. I really don't feel like writing the reviews. I feel like there's still a few shows that I've forgotten to put on that list. I've seen too many since the last time I cut up. With the catch that it would be impossible to talk about them in this chat. Alright. Yeah, I think I got most of the shows I've seen. I think there's a couple I'm forgetting, but not too many. Yeah, Patrick, I think you might have seen more than me now. That's most of my list. There might be a show or two I'm forgetting, but that's most of it. Did you have silica on this build?
Yep.
Okay, so I just gotta delete the ports first.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know what the best way to do that is.
Don't worry. Whole process. Thinking about watching slimes. I think that slime show, I forget the name of the full title of it, like The Day I Turned Into a Slime or something. It's pretty similar to that, what's the name of the show? The Rising of a Shield Hero show. It's kind of a starting from nothing and kind of being underappreciated because you're just a slime. And then
Started
kinda
from the
turning
bottom, now we
into
here.
something more. Yeah, at that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Yeah, that was the Yeah, that kind of reminded me of that Rising of a Shield Hero show, but not quite as good. You sure you got silica on this line?
Yeah.
Because all the quartz is off now, but there's no silica.
Alright, well.
There might be a glitch somewhere.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, no
I'll
hurry to fix it now,
investigate.
but I mean, it doesn't really matter.
There's...
that I get it until I get it.
I'm looking at it, and there's silica all the way backed up on it.
It must be closer to my end.
Oh, nope. It's on.
Found
I see the
issue.
problem. Yeah. Good thing is you only need coal, not like any sort of special coal, right?
Right. Used to be petroleum coke before the update.
Ooh.
Now that's an alternate recipe that uses coal. Let's
So they made it easier?
Yeah,
Or...
yeah, easier. Let's see, that was coal.
Coal's on its way.
That's silica. I'm trying to remember where my iron was needed at. Or not iron, copper.
Alright, the silica's coming now.
Alright, I might have to redesign how I'm doing copper. Actually, no, I'm good. Put a splitter up here.
Guess you won't believe it, but I ran out of conveyor belt again.
I don't believe it.
So I got the coal. I just need.
Alright, I got some conveyor belt on me.
I probably need 200 or 300 to finish. I don't know if that's how much you have.
Give me a second.
It does not look like that's what you have. Just looking at your.
I have 25. And I'm about out of concrete too. Well, the copper ingots are now all hooked up.
Yeah. Well, the coal is on this platform way down there.
Yep. Fortunately, we don't have enough conveyor belt items.
Ah, Nerdus. I am doing quite
Curtis
well.
is here?
Yeah. Yeah. We are working on the aluminum factory. Right now I'm going to be a human train real quick.
I was about to go back for materials too. Unless,
Well, I think we both need it. Yeah.
I don't think there's much for me to do without materials.
Yeah. We're working on aluminum factories. We just built one, and now we have a good design of how we're gonna copy paste to the next ones. But they're pretty complicated, the factories themselves.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Once you get a plan out.
Yeah. There's a recirculation loop in it.
And this, so we're making Alcad aluminum sheets. That's right there.
Yes.
I think for some other products, we might just need the aluminum solution or something. So we might not have to do all the steps.
Mm. Well, the aluminum sheets are probably going to be the most important one out of all of them.
A lot of things use them, so yeah.
And it's conveyor belt Mark V's, I believe.
That is correct.
You trying to take the train back?
I am.
By going to the mains, the sulfur station?
I believe that's the station right above our base.
Really? What would you call that? Did you mute yourself? I can't hear you.
Yeah. Just thinking right now. So, yeah, the actual one at the sulfur mine is just called sulfur.
Oh, I see what you... Oh, so everything that says main station.
Yeah, that's the one above our base. And then in parentheses, I have what's actually being delivered there.
Okay.
So those like two null ones are nothing set up yet. Those are the stations.
Okay.
So now I gotta have a nice train ride.
Yep. I'm zooming along faster than you in the Hypertube.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I'm going 121 kilometers per hour. Faster you go.
Kilometers. I'm going 121 miles per hour. This is America, Cash. Kilometers per hour. Good God. That's why we signed the Declaration. We want to get kilometerized.
Technically, the mile's not an official unit of the US.
Oh, well.
Or like, there's no official units. It's just that's what most people use.
Cash,
Like, metric.
you're full of shit. You're just full of
versus-
shit.
No. There's nowhere in writing that says like what's
There's
the word?
many of-
Imperials,
there's
like
tons
the
of
official
law.
unit who are metric.
Okay, well, first of all, we're not the Imperial unit. We're the American unit.
American.
Or you can call it American Standard Units.
The AMS.
Yes.
American Standard.
ASU.
Yeah, ASU. I guess I was doing America's AM for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you don't get arrested for going 10 kilometers per hour over the speed limit. You get arrested for going, 10 miles an hour. I guess not arrested, a ticket. But anyways, the roads are in miles.
I've never got a ticket for speeding in kilometers. But I've also never gotten a ticket for speeding in miles, so...
Me neither.
So... I can't say...
Come at me with that. Ooh, I thought I was about to crash in the hypertube. It was on the one at the bottom.
I read there might be some sort of multiplayer bug when entering and exiting a bunch of hypertubes in multiplayer lead to crashes. I think you had that problem. One of the times that crashed for you was when you're like getting in a hypertube.
How are you doing tonight, Nerdus?
Back at the base.
Alright. Just got some stacks on stacks on stacks.
Soon we'll have Mark V, and we won't need this anymore.
Yeah. We need to be able to make these...
We'll still need it for producing, like, encased, or the reinforced modular frames or whatever. Heavy modular frames.
Yeah. We really need, we need to produce these aluminum alclad sheets. We need to get them big produced, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it'll be producing pretty fast once we hook up these materials, I think.
Yeah, I think I calculated we'd be making 240 aluminum sheets a minute on just that one.
That's not bad.
And I think if we can make, like, I don't know, like 5 of those.
Yeah.
That'd be electric.
I was looking at some of the other recipes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what everything takes, but... So, like, our first floor will probably be the same with the refineries, but then we might not have, like, the foundries and assemblers up top. We might have to make some other things.
Oh, are you talking about the other things we can make with aluminum?
Yeah. I'll look it up now. Actually, let me get in a train and then I'll look it up during the train ride. Ah! Darn it! Your stupid hypertube.
My stupid hypertube?
I went up it and then fell back down. And had to ride it back down.
Why'd you do that?
I mean, I shouldn't say your stupid hypertube, because I do it's a good way of traveling up and down, but... I didn't want to get back in it.
Didn't you discover that you can't change directions in
Correct.
this strap and down unless you're trying to.
If it's a vertical tube, you can only, if you start going down, you can't turn around and start going up it.
Is Pat still there?
I think he's still on my stream. I got 4 viewers, so someone's here.
Be pretty electric if he gave me a sound alert.
Oh, you got the sound alerts all set up now?
Yeah. Pretty sure I do. Yep.
So, for the train station names, you have a character limit on the name.
Yeah.
So our the train that delivers bauxite, that's train station. It's just called Aluminum Factory Boxy.
Boxy.
Like I couldn't. I was spelling bauxite. And I couldn't put the like T. It was like BAUXTI. Like that was the most I could. BAUXI. I couldn't put the T at the end for bauxite.
Jeez.
I thought about taking out some spaces, going with no spaces.
Does do you know what the algorithm is for the trains to go from point A to point
Nope.
B?
I don't think anyone except for the developers.
Like, I could see it being like always take a left turn, or I could see it being like calculate the distance and find the shortest one.
I think it calculates, but it might not be calculating the most optimistic way based on how it does the calculations.
Do you think it calculates more like the least amount of switches it has to go through?
Yeah. So it probably. So I know a bit about how to. This was one of the things I did in school. So there's a traveling salesman problem that's pretty common that a lot of people have heard of. I don't know if you've heard of that or not.
Well, tell me, maybe I have.
That's not what they use for this, but it's kind of similar. That's a salesman has to travel to 10 different cities and wants to know the most efficient way to travel between those 10 cities so he takes the shortest path between them all. So it's like which city do I go to first and which one second, and just to plan the most efficient route. And the more cities you add, the more complicated it gets. Because you have more intersections and stuff. And there's different variations of that. I looked into one that's called there's something called Dijkstra's algorithm. Maybe you heard Dijkstra. There's a math term for that.
I don't know.
I used something called Dijkstra's, and a variation of that was called A-star. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of papers out there on best how to calculate things like this, and it gets pretty complicated.
I mean, I know that the algorithm for the shortest distance between 2 points is basically a big derivative problem on on the distance formula or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I guess the thing is, when you only have 2 points, it's pretty easy, but when you start having many more, like every intersection in the train network, then it becomes a lot more complicated to get the best route. So there's different algorithms that have trade-offs between computation time and accuracy of getting the best route. So, and I know they aren't using like the best way to compute it, but they probably have something in between that gets you a pretty good estimate while not being super hard to calculate. And like each intersection's like considered a node in the system, and yeah, there's a lot of factors. And then if you like factor in things like how long it takes for the train to accelerate or slow down, or if it has to stop at each intersection or city, or because I was using these algorithms to plan a drone. I had to fly a drone between like different points, and I wanted to know the best route for that drone to take.
I think I remember you doing this with weasels. I mean,
Yep,
whistles.
That's what I'm talking about.
Was this a UC project?
This was a UC project. Yep.
No,
It
he
was.
didn't do. What engineering did he do?
He did aerospace.
Who does he work for now?
He's doing research for UC right now. So I think he's getting paid to work in their like research labs, and he also gets to take like one class a semester for free or something. So he's like working on his master's.
Yeah. Is he trying to be a PhD or anything?
Something like that.
Or do you think he's trying to work for NASA?
I have no idea.
You haven't talked to him in a while?
I know through this like research lab he does stuff for like the Ohio Department of Transportation, doing stuff with drones with them.
Have you talked to him in a while?
No.
Were you guys good friends in college or not really?
I mean, we hung out a lot because of that project.
Yeah.
But after the project, we kind of stopped talking.
Is
that project got turned into a club, and now he like advises. He's like.
Were you in the same class as him in something?
No. Well, so we both had a senior design like capstone type thing that we both got credit for doing that for. Alright, now we just need the coal over here.
Here it is. There you go. I'm gonna go upstairs and look at our first batch of product. How we get up there?
I had to delete the path up.
Alright, I'll make a new one that's kind of back here. Probably better.
Alright, we're now making aluminum scrap. That scrap's being sent upstairs. Looks like that scrap's being turned into aluminum ingots just fine.
Have we gotten our first ones yet? Hey, there they are! What do we do with this Where are we gonna put this?
I think I'm gonna put the output to the east.
East?
Well, I was gonna go this way. I think I want to go east a little bit, and then I can turn to the south.
We're gonna put this back in our main place, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna train it back, right?
Yep. I think I want to... I'm trying to plan for future more expansion here.
Mm.
I think I want to go out like this far, maybe. And then I can build a train station somewhere. I'm gonna just put down a storage container for now, though.
Alright.
That high with it.
It did.
I don't like it. Can I redo it?
No.
Too late.
You know when you redo it, you steal my conveyor?
I know, and I hate that because my inventory is full right now and it leaves boxes on the ground. Alright. And I'm gonna build another train station to the south more.
Mm.
Actually...
Don't you need to put it with this train network you have down there?
I guess I do. I was thinking about building it up high. I remember what my plan was now.
Or are you gonna put another train station to like the left where you have this?
I was gonna go past this awesome sink that I had down below, and then put a vertical conveyor belt going down. And yeah, I'm gonna put the leaving train stations on this east side of this turn. So I guess... you can take all those sheets out of that storage container. I'm putting a new one down below.
Okay. Trying to figure the bottleneck out right now.
We have a bottleneck?
Somewhere. I think.
Well, the bottleneck might be that the produced sheets aren't going into a storage container, so it's backing up. Time to build another train station.
Okay. Looks like the aluminum scrap's coming out as fast as it can, which would imply there is not a bottleneck. Maybe, I think it just needed to, something needed to happen. I think it's at 100% efficiency now. Yep, okay. It's going well now.
That's good.
Darn, I killed myself.
Why do you keep on killing yourself?
That time I was bored. Alright, so what all do we need to start building right now?
What do you want to start building?
I guess I can configure one of these train stations on this side to be the aluminum alclad sheet receiver.
Yeah, you can do that. And then you got to build a conveyor belt going down to our storage containers.
I think that's the best use of my time right now.
Keep on getting this floor is too steep air with train tracks.
Delete and try it again.
Yeah, I don't understand why. I feel like I didn't have these issues before the update.
Yep, I agree.
Oh, now I'm getting the floor too steep there.
I mean, that would imply that the game thinks that that the ground is off by some millimeter.
But I'm on foundations.
I didn't say it was right.
Maybe if I switch out the glass foundations for regular ones. Do you think that'll have any effect?
It might reset it, which is what it probably needs.
floor is too steep. Well, you still get the air with regular foundations.
Hate that for you. I don't know what to tell you. Just make it work, even if it's not pretty. I mean, I know you know how to make it work. Maybe when they update it, we can fix that stuff.
Yeah. Now I gotta figure out what the make it work solution is.
Similar to what I did on that that crossing. Something like that.
Hey Ramrod. Yeah, 3 floor tiles isn't working. I'm getting a floor is too steep error.
Yeah.
I can connect, like, I'm trying to do an intersection. I can connect it in one way, but not the other.
And it seemed to not be an issue until this update.
I think one turn will be 3 floor tiles, the other turn has to be like more than 3. Did that work right? Yeah, alright. Move both out to 4. I guess I could do that. Rather than having one on 3 and one on 4. Alright.
Whose clearance is being encroached?
You having issues too?
Yeah.
Make sure those platforms are pretty large.
What do you mean?
Is there a track in the way right now?
Must be.
Yeah, you have to delete the track first
Oh.
if you wanna. This thing have track included. not letting you build.
I was so close. I was trying to put a fourth one in for this aluminum sheets, but I can only fit 3.
And that's not working. Floor is too steep. Yeah, it's buggy. Oh, I got it.
How'd you get it to work?
Hang on, I got one more section to place. Don't want to speak too soon. Alright, that section went in. I just tried it again and it worked the next time. Even though it didn't work like the first few times I tried.
Damn.
Alright, now, where's the station? Oh, I just messed it up by deleting that. I wanted that piece, the short piece, to be 2 foundations long exactly. It wasn't. Where's the switch? Now I'm getting the floor is too steep thing again.
I got some ugly looking track over here, but it...
I'm gonna have ugly track too.
Okay.
Does not want to place.
But I want you to put four stations.
4 stations. Alright.
Yeah. 4 platforms, I guess.
I don't see the overlap you're talking about, Railroad. turns first?
Like you had to do turns first.
Alright, got all the straight sections. Too sharp of a turn. Doesn't work. Not 3. It's 2.5 floors. I've been doing 3 for other places. I guess I could start doing 2.5.
For what?
Just how you line up the turns. You're saying it should only go to 2.5 doesn't work. It wants to turn straight right at 3. Look south. That is... Oh, yeah, I guess it's not... I mean, it's 3 foundations is what I'm talking about. I guess it's only half of this foundation. It's supposed to be... That's 2.5. Both directions there. 3 would be right there. Wait, no. Yeah.
Alright, so this train that's going to have 4 cars on it, what do you think should be in each one?
I assumed you were having 4 doing 4 of the
Alclad
same
aluminum.
thing, yeah.
I mean, that's fine. I didn't know if you wanted to...
I'm really struggling with this intersection for this train station.
Just make it work.
That's what I'm gonna have to do. Ignore it not looking good. make it functional.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I've done. Game's kind of buggy right now.
Ramrod's saying can out 3 full tiles. I think I tried that. It's not working. Not counting half the tile. So you're saying, so I'm starting right here. I'm going over 2.5 and then another 2.5. You're saying I should have the track go all the way to the middle here. 3 full tiles over this way. And then 1, 2, 3 to right where I'm standing this way. I think I tried that and it didn't seem to be any better. That's not straight.
Do you think we should have these alclad things going into 2 storage containers or just 1?
Just 1. I mean, we have just 1 for everything else. I don't think we need 2. You might have 2 conveyor belts. One that goes like the storage container, and another one that just goes to our conveyor belt floor to go up to machines or something. But I think you only need 1 going to storage containers. Floor is too steep. Let's go. Over the switch. There. Water. Floor is too steep. It doesn't work. Won't let me build. Floor is too steep. Not working. I think the intersections got kind of buggy with update 4.
Just make it work, Cash. We don't need pretty, we need functional right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to just go with functional. I'm gonna do it how I was doing it on the other side before. My 2.5, whatever. Short as possible. Another short as possible. that's how I'm gonna have to do it. Alright, and now the station. That's nuts. Yeah, it's weird. How many things did you say you put? 4?
Four.
And all 4 of those are going to be aluminum sheets?
For now, at least, yeah.
Alright. Let's see if I can build 4 freight platforms.
And then my thinking is, once the first Mark V conveyor belts, I'm gonna put on this thing supplying the Mark V conveyor belts. And then we'll really have, so they're all set up now. I just need to name the train station.
Oh, I don't have enough cable to build the 4th one.
Oh, my dead body over there has cable.
Dead body over here?
Yeah, it's right by the
I'm gonna just put in track now, and I can put in that last section later.
Well, I have it all set up to receive for. You can just, my dead body's very close to you. Just to put it in now. It's I fell off where the product is falling out, or where the final product's coming out. I fell right there. There should be a crate.
Alright. There is. Oh, you got a lot of good resources in here for me to steal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cable. Yep, there you go.
I mean, have at it, I
A
guess.
little concrete, I guess.
Have at it, I reckon.
I'm not taking it all, just a little concrete and cable.
Alright, well that makes my job easier. I guess I can...
Our storage container is almost full here of
Good.
the new sheets. Let's see, where do I want to build Turner House? I guess I set it up for this side. I think 4 might be overkill, but it is a long journey, so we might need it. Since we're going opposite sides of the map.
Mm-hmm. I really had to fuck up the train to make this work. But I think it should work. Can you configure it to AAS or?
I'm not at that step yet.
Oh,
To
okay.
configure it. I'm still building the tracks. station might be in the network now. I don't know, it might not. It probably has some default name like Station 13 or something.
Hmm. So I want all of mine over here to be set to load, I believe.
No, unload.
Unload. Okay. Alright, we're already over here.
I'm getting close. I gotta finish this track and then hook up the conveyor belts.
If you need resources, there's probably some in that crate. Because you need a train with 4 freight cars.
Well, accidentally opened up the menu. Alright, I think all the rail is down. Let's see. Alright. Did you place down a train yet?
You want me to start it here?
Yeah, you can start it there.
I guess that makes sense.
I mean, I guess it would make more sense to start at my end, but since you're not...
I'll have to go get some supplies so I can do it.
I mean, I can put it on my end. It's just
Do you
I
think you
didn't-
have enough?
Yeah. Well, maybe not. I can build the engine part, but I don't know about the 4 storage trains.
Mine, I just put everything in. It says you need 21 heavy modular frames, 10 motors, 55 steel pipes, 5 computers, and 5 beacons to do 1 train and 4 cars. I feel like you should have that.
Maybe. Trying to build some conveyor belts right now.
Fine. I'll build it, I guess.
I named the station aluminum sheets.
I named it like Main Station AAS.
AAS. Alcat aluminum sheets.
Yeah.
That works. Alright, just hooking up the conveyor belts. Guess I can just put in splitters here.
But wait, if I put the train down, doesn't it not work?
Ooh, maybe. I don't remember if that was a multiplayer issue or not.
I think it is.
I can put it down. I'm almost done.
Okay.
Alright. Sure these are all set to load.
Yep.
Alright, they're all in load. Now the train.
Did you finish the track?
I did.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I can't afford. I need motors.
Ugh.
Time to raid
There's
your dead
plenty of-
body.
Yeah. I knew I did some good by just letting myself.
Let's see
Get
what
in there.
else. Probably might be short on beacons or something. Let's see, I can build the locomotive.
That's probably the hardest one to build.
Freight cars. I gotta turn down the auto-save interval. Okay, I can build all the freight cars.
Nice.
That's cool. Now, this is gonna go to my aluminum sheet station. And then to the main station, AAS.
Yep.
This is going to be the aluminum horse